Hey, what up guys, this is Matt. We're about to hop into a Swiss draft here, just for fun. And I've been enjoying this format, and there's lots of fun cards we could hope to pick up. Dark Dwellers. I feel like red is really strong, and I've been trying to I've had to force to not play red. Here, if I was going to take a card that wasn't red, I would take Oblivion Strike, which is probably stronger than Dark Dwellers in a vacuum. You know what? I am going to take Oblivion Strike. I think Dark Dwellers is good, but it's not great. Like, it's just like if you don't have a lot of instants and sorceries to take advantage of it with, it's just kind of, I don't want to say filler level, it's like slightly better than filler level. It's just like fine. So I think in order to try to do something different, I'm going to first pick an Oblivion Strike, which is a fabulous card and will definitely get played. Okay, ooh, another one. That's one way to follow up an Oblivion Strike is with a second Oblivion Strike. Looks like the rare is missing here, so that doesn't give us any signal at all. Is there another one here? No. But there's a Gravity Negator, a Prophet, which is, I think it might be too slow. Saddleback Lagak seems pretty good, but I'm not sure if it's worth it to take over the on-color card. I mean, maybe I haven't played green yet at all, so maybe that's a thing. But if that's the case, is Lagak or Stalking Drone better? I think they're both pretty good. But Skyscour is on color and good too, so I'm just gonna take that. And keep on the green. I mean, keep green in the back of my mind. Another Stalking Drone passed here. I think I'm gonna take another Scourer. And if we just stay aggressive with our black cards, I think evasion is really important in this format. And yeah, if we get a bunch of flyers and removal, like whatever our second color ends up being, I think we'll be in a pretty strong place. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways we could have gone already in the first 4 picks, but I'm happy with what I'm doing here. And if you're not, alright, that's cool, man, but we're here to have fun, so this seems like the most fun thing to me because I have not done it yet. Havoc Sower seems fairly decent. What else is in here that's good? That's pretty late Avenger. I do like the Waste. Is Avenger better enough than Havoc Sower to go into blue? I didn't see any other good blue cards come this way, so I'm not going to take that as a sign quite yet. I think I'm just going to pick up that Havoc Sower. This is a pretty easy Reaver Drone. Be hilarious if we end up mono black, but I think we could be like black colorless. Like, I think colorless is like a full 6th color in this set. Okay, and now the colorless lands are really starting to creep up in value here. As we pick up a Shrieker, so we have 2 colorless activation costs. Well, we're pretty successfully cutting off black, so I think we should get past a lot of black cards in the next 2 packs. So there's that. Hopefully we open up like a colorless bomb here. Untamed Hunger seems strong in certain situations. Jiraga Auxiliary is going to make somebody really happy. I don't think any of the other cards are a sign that something is open though, other than like green-white as a pair, but I'm going to take the Waste here. It's pretty late shoulder to shoulder. And black-white has worked well for us before. I think I'll speculate on that. Kindy Aeronaut, that's late too. Is that better than the Spawn Binder? And the, yeah, it is. Alright, well, we don't have to be black-white still, but... Searing Light. There's I mean, like, it's pretty situational, but there's a lot of small drops that come up the dang ground, so... You want to get rid of things so your 2-1 can get through. I haven't looked at any of the art in this set, I'll be honest. Really late work, Lyric. Like, I can't tell these cards apart like I usually can. This is kind of a tough pick. I think I'm going to take the Protector, though. I don't want Corpse Churn. Ooh, nice. Bowl Island. Alright, well, I think we're doing it. I think we're black-white. Seems like it's a thing. Boo. Worst possible rare to open. This is between the Raptor and the Wall. I really like this card, the Wall. It really works well. Like, it's pretty hard for something to get through it. The Raptor is way better than I thought it would be, but I'm gonna take the Wall. I value it more. I like to keep my curve as low as possible. Vile Redeemer. Allied Reinforcements. Sky Climber. Pretty strong pack. Do you want the Sky Climber or that? I think that's better. Because I value flying pretty highly. Are we gonna get cut off from black going this direction? I mean, we passed a red rare, so I'm imagining the person to our left is taking red cards. Another Aeronaut, another Sky Climber. This guy tends to come around pretty late. It is a good, like, reach in the late game. Is the first one of these worth more than the second one of those? No, I'm gonna take the Sky Climber. Mono 3 drops. Looking to pick up more shoulder to shoulders. Sifter of Skulls. Non-token. Yeah, that seems fabulous. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Imagine I get March from the Tomb in Pack 3. That would be hilarious with this. Trade everything off, get a whole bunch of 1/1s, cast March from the Tomb, get a Mac. That seems very sexual in nature. This also gives us more colorless sources for our activations, but we only really have 2 of those, so it would be nice to get another one of the utility lands. Maybe we could pick up a Blighted Femme Pack 3. Because we're kind of, I mean, we do have 2 Oblivion Strikes, so we're not totally short on removal, but I like to have a lot of removal if at all possible. Alright. Take another Havoc Sower. Envoy is really good. Ooh, Visions of Brutality. This seems really strong. Definitely gonna take that. Baloth Null. A. And I mean I could take yet another 3-drop, or I could take this and try to find a green source. If you're gonna splash, to me it seems better to splash like a card that's more expensive, because the odds of drawing your color by then are better. I've never seen this before, so it's probably pretty good to be going this late. Or another Sky Scourer. Sky Scourers do get better in multiples. And I have a lot of like dumb 3 things already. I don't have an equipment, but I'll take this in case I get one. There's a world in which I play a Witness the End. Alright, I'm down for a Mighty Leap. If we had to submit right now, like this, be pretty fine with that. I'd like to have another colorless source. And some of these cards could be improved. Like these, per se. Could definitely board an Untamed Hunger against decks with no removal. If we don't hit more colorless sources, then Havoc Sower will come out and Chain Mage will come in. Alright. Pack 2 was kind of for us, not as good as Pack 1. Alright, so we opened a crappy rare. I guess it's between Ondu Rising, Ghostly Sentinel, or Dominator Drone. I guess I'll take Ondu Rising. I could take Pilgrim's Eye to help my splash for Baloth Null. I think that's better. Basic land card. That lets me find my waste too, which is kind of cool. People are pretty down on this card, but I think it's really, really strong. That said, there's a sheer drop here, which I think is just generally better, although there are a lot of vigilance things floating around. Drana's Emissary, don't mind if I do. So we can get rid of one of these. Shadow Glider or Envoy. I guess I'll take Shadow Glider. It's probably better than Sky Climber. So we actually have more than enough playables. We'll get to tweak things a bit for once. Gideon's Reproach. Giddy up. Random rune processor. I mean, culling drone, we don't really need yet another bear. Be nice to have like one big thing just in case, but still not sure about that. This is probably a Courier Griffin. If I had a way to play this adverse conditions, that card is nuts. Yeah. Do I have enough life gain for this? Probably. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna play that. It's expensive. And maybe we don't main deck the Searing Light. Although maybe that maybe that 4-drop guy, where'd he go, is better than one of these because we have these 3 Sky Scourers to support. I mean, all these things kind of work well together. We did not find any fixing to support a splash other than Pilgrim's Eye, and I don't really think that's enough. Even though I'd love to play Baelith Null, it's a really strong card. We've got a lot of cool sideboard options. We can switch our whole game plan around pretty well. Yeah, I like this. I like this deck pretty well. It's okay, so maybe I'm a little heavy on 2s, but I like these. Do I have enough crap to gum up the ground though? I really don't have that much big dumb ground stuff. So there's a world in which Alpha Protector and Havoc Sower come in. But I mean, Aeronaut's got butt. Calastria Nightwatch has got butt, and we've got, you know, we've got a lot of removal to support our aggressive creatures. Yeah, I'm pretty good with this, really. And I definitely feel like this is gonna come in at some point because we might need just more beef to get through But that's the only problem I see with this deck. But then again, all the little weenie threats are evasive, and our mana is spectacular. So you notice zero double cost cards. Yeah, we could like take this guy out on the draw, perhaps. Yeah. All right. Well, let's give it a shot.